Hello, my name is Calinisan, and for the example and explication of gender assignment, I will be analyzing NBC's Parks and Recreation episode Pie Mary. In 2009, NBC aired the first of 125 episodes of Parks and Recreation, starring Amy Poehler as Leslie Knope. The series was created by Greg Daniels and Michael Schur, and the writers of the series often attended LA City Council meetings to accurately portray small-town politics. Parks and Recreation uses satire and sarcasm in their screenplay to occasionally address current events in a lighthearted way, just like in the episode Pie Mary. This episode pokes fun at conservative responses to feminism and gender roles. Leslie's husband, Ben Wyatt, is running for Congress, and as his wife, Leslie is expected to participate in the Pawnee's tradition of a pie baking contest. And this would be between the other candidates' wives. Her refusal leads to an uproar in Pawnee, and Leslie is then attacked for not being family valued, not being a good mother, and for silencing her husband because of her successful status as a woman. The couple decides that Ben will enter the contest because of his love for baking and Leslie's interest in work and organizing Ben's campaign. The show then introduces a group of men's rights activists known as the Male, M-A-L-E, men. Through this, the writers are, in a way, poking fun at how conservatives don't take feminist groups very seriously. This is a picture of Leslie Knope and Ben Wyatt from a scene in the episode. So in the scene where Leslie and Ben address the public about the commotion that has transpired from Leslie's refusal to enter the pie baking contest, Leslie anticipates the questions from the crowd to address irrelevant topics like her hairstyle, trying to have it all, and why she isn't tending to her kids at the moment. Ben then steps in and addresses a double standard that he doesn't get asked the same question about, even though he is a parent as well. Now this is Ben with his pie at the pie baking contest, and a quote from Leslie Knope from that scene. And it says, "If you want to bake a pie, that's great. If you want to have a career, that's great too. Do both or neither, it doesn't matter. Just don't judge what someone else has decided to do." Now, the ideology in this episode is about gender roles, where the ideal subject as a woman is a woman opposite to Leslie Knope. The city of Pawnee accepts a homemaker type of wife that cooks and bakes for the family and takes care of the kids. However, Leslie does do this, but the ideology calls for a woman who only tends to the kids at home. While in this case, Leslie is a career-oriented woman, and that's what the public prefers, or doesn't prefer. The next construct sees the female ideal subject as a woman who is uninformed and obedient. She should be uninformed so that she's easier to influence and control, and obedient so that she doesn't cause trouble. In this case, the ideal subject would have happily participated in the pie baking contest. And another construct of the ideal subject would be emotion. Women are also expected to be emotional, which makes for a compassionate mother and wife. Lastly, the woman should be unconditionally supportive of the husband, doing all in her efforts to help him succeed and make his life easier. Now, though Leslie does not violate this construct, the public sees otherwise. They see her refusal to bake as a sabotage on Ben's campaign, when in fact she just wants to direct her energy into a more meaningful and productive part of the campaign, like planning and coordinating. Now, this sarcastic portrayal of the ideology was a way for Parks and Recreation to ridicule the conservative female gender role. Now, here are my references, and that concludes my presentation. Thank you.